Because we were talking about gachelas that fell off. That's why, or if it didn't fall off, that's why you would have to put it back on. I feel but and that would be according to Rav. But what would come out? Rav nicha el Rabbi Yochanan kasha. But it would end up with a question according to Rabbi Yochanan, which says that the ashes don't need to be put back. It was only who says that the Rabbi Yochanan holds that there still is holiness to the ashes. But here we're saying that there isn't. Rabbi Yochanan would say that really ashes, the same rule would apply. Why were we talking about a coal? It was coming to tell us that even a gachelas that is a coal, it does not need to be returned to the altar, even though it's a coal. Itmar, stated by Amaran. If someone has personal benefit from the flesh of kachim before the blood is sprinkled, or he has benefit from the limbs of kachikalam after the blood is sprinkled, both cases of Meilah. Question over here is, how do you pay this money back? It says Meilah has to be paid back, and you have to add a fifth. So it's a machlekes Rav and Levi. Levi is down here. So here I have Rav, who's actually on the top of the next page. And I also have Levi, Rav and Levi. This is very interesting. We have machlekes in Rav and Levi. Usually we have Rav and Shmuel. Recently we had Rav and Rabbi Yochanan, Rav and Zeiri. Here it's Rav and Levi. Levi was a student of Rabbi. So Rav Amar Mashanani Yiplu Nedava. Rav says that you have to pay it to Nedava, which means what the temple would use for when the altar is empty, they would buy extra sacrifices to keep it going. Levi Amar Yavi Davar Shekulim Mizbeach. Levi says you have to bring something that goes entirely to the altar, because those sacrifices would get eaten by Kohanim, so it's like strange. You had benefit from things that were not supposed to be eaten by Kohanim. And then how do you pay it back? It gets used by something that's eaten by Kohanim, that's not really paying it back. So Levi says it needs to go to Ketairas. Ketairas is entirely burnt. Tanya Kavasei de Levi, bring a raya from Levi. Meilah zu lehechan holchas. Where does this Meilah go? Halamedim lefnei chachamim. Those that sat in front of the chachamim, Maimrim, they say, which is in front of Rabbi, Yavi davar shekulim mizbeach, my new Ketairas, you have to bring something that's totally to the altar. Ketairas. Mefarish says that who's the Lamedim Lefnei Chachamim? Levi himself. So Tosfos asks, how do you bring a proof to Levi from Levi? That's self-referencing. Tanya Kavasei de Rav. It's a proof to Rav. Someone has enjoyment from the money that was designated for a chatas or rasham. If it's before his chatas was already brought, that means before he purchased the chatas, Yosef Yavi Chatasi, then he has to add to that money and bring a bigger Chatas. Bachle Karva Hashama, Yosef Yavi Hashami. So the money that he had benefit from, he can just add to his new purchase. Karav Chatasai, Yelchali Amamelach. Once the Chatas is brought, now we have a problem. Why? Because it's considered, once the Chatas is brought, it's considered Meiser. What's left over from a Chatas, and the kapara was already done, yet the chatas needs to be put to death, left to die, all of that. So here, the money just goes to Yam HaMelech. Wow. Kvar karav Hashamai, but what about by the Asham? Yiplu l'nedava, that you just give it for the Ketzah Mizbeach. Hanan mi kachi kadashim, l'fnei zrikas damim, someone has enjoyment from kachi kadashim before the blood sprinkled, beimori kachi kal machas zrikas damim, mashanana yiplu l'nedava. The benefit that he has goes to Nedava, which is a proof to Rav. Kol karbanas ha-mizbeach le-mizbeach. All karbanas of the mizbeach go to the mizbeach. That means if he has enjoyment from it, so it goes to Nedava. Karbanas kachi bed kabayis le-bed kabayis. Karbanas tzibur le-nidvas tzibur. So the Gemara says, 1 second, hagufa kasha. You stop right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you
Oh.
Jeff, it happened to me the other day.